My girlfriend invited her ex over to my apartment and I'm absolutely livid right now. Okay, to start, Sulla had just stormed out of my apartment at this point when I called her out that she wouldn't be in. Okay, with me meeting with my ex cause they needed someone to emancipate on. Like I said before, I didn't call out, text, or follow her. At this point, I'm furious and I can believe what the fuck just happened. I take a seat on the couch and try breathing exercises. I'm trying to calm down, but it's no use cause I keep remembering Cal asking Maldu, "You want me to leave?" To my girlfriend, I didn't really elaborate on this beforehand, but that shit Tofe set me to another world and I was absolutely about to lose my shit to the max. I just kept telling myself it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. At this point, all I want to do is beat Kyle's ass, and all my methods for calming down were failing at this point. I just said fuck it and picked up my phone and said, "Mart Siri, call old man." I honestly didn't know what I was going to say at this point, but I knew if there was one person who could get through to me, it would be my pops. Now, I don't remember the exact dialogue that exactly went down, but I'm going to try my best to be as accurate as possible. iPhone dialing asterisk, dad picks up and says, "Machra, I seen it already, Vooch dropped 43 on the ass." I started laughing a bit and say, "Machra, it's not about that, dad. I just go into a huge rap fight with Sutta, dad. I'm really fat pissed, dad. I don't want to do anything stupid." Dirchet hoa hua. "Okay, where are you right now? Are you with her? Are you guys okay?" Mit's dad, "Ember, I am at the crib right now," and she just stormed out. "Yes, I am chilling. I just wanna know. What am I then?" Here is a long pause after this, and I hear my pops take a deep breath and say, "Multiride, oh right, hit me." I began to give him the same rundown I gave you guys in my last post. The whole time my pops is dead silent, doesn't say a fascia word. I finished up the story. All he asked was, "Mom, pray, what does Kyle look like?" I won't lie, this caught my off guard because I was like, "Damn dad, why the fuck does it matter what he looks like?" I responded, "Bobozanzi, he was white with long curly hair at Pixmont." Why, my dad was like, "Ozwax, no, how tall was he?" At this point I am like, what dad, puss his ass was like 5'9" max. My dad laughs a bit and says, "Splings the Timberlands then." I were a male equivalent of heels. I didn't realize it yesterday, but what my pops was doing was what he always does. I literally can stay. I started laughing. I was like, "Matalai, you right." He then was like, "Montreal, how much he think he weighed?" I had to think for a minute, but I was like, "Montreal, maybe a $155-ish." My pops then brought up the argument between Kyle and I. "But you said Sulla told Kyle to leave after you started to get mad, right, Blea?" I responded. My dad pauses for a long time again and takes another deep breath. Pulls my name. I wouldn't be surprised if this situation is a lot deeper than it seems. It speaks volumes to me she only rallied for him to leave after you began to get real upset. Whiz me name. You are 6'0", 190 pounds and were just disrespected in your own house by a man you do not know. When a woman cares for someone, the last thing she wants is for him to be in harm's way. She understood exactly what was going to happen if the situation continued to escalate, and she chose to get Kyle out of harm's way, followed by switching all the blame to you and leaving Anblee's son. Where do you think she's at right now? I didn't say anything. I knew what he was implying. I know it hurts, but promise me you won't do anything irrational. She made her decision. Here is not much you can do to change it. You have proven your whole life you're one of one. Lose yourself now over something that will just end up a tiny bump on your roadmap. I mean, seriously, I couldn't be more proud of you, son. You are 22 living on your own in Sicily. You got your shit together. That's rare. Tis me name. Your rare. Tis me name. The right women like your mom for me. I laughed a little. Will walk into your life when you least expect it. Donick, waste your energy. Everything happens for a reason, son. I paused for a minute and said, "Mastan, thank you. I needed this, dad." My dad laughed. "Of course, your mom and I are here for you always."